everybody, Christopher T. Magician here. The T stands for taco. Welcome to video number 23 out of 25. For those of you just jumping in, every single day in December for 25, well, for one day in November, and then 24 days in December, 25 days total. I've been sharing videos, or I have been and will be sharing videos with ideas for your Christmas and holiday shows. It will all lead up to December 24th, Christmas Eve. That'll be our final video. Today I'm going to do something a little weird. I'm going to show you how you can adapt a trick that you might already own. That's not the weird part. That's pretty much what we've been doing this entire time. The weird part is this. I'm going to show you how you can adapt a trick that you might already own that's already themed to Christmas. Why would we do that? Well, there's a few reasons why you might want to do this. Number one, maybe you're just going to be kind of bored with it. Maybe you did this in a previous year and you want to freshen it up, do it differently now. Two, frankly, I think this themed version makes more sense logically based on what the trick is, and we'll show you what that means. So you'll see what I mean when we get to the trick. Number three, there is a version of this trick already themed to Halloween. If you own that trick but you don't own the Christmas one, this will easily show you how you can theme it for Christmas, so you don't have to go buy the Christmas one. Number four, I forgot number four. It doesn't matter. Oh wait, number four, there was a number four, which was once you can adapt this from a Christmas theme to another Christmas theme, now you can actually adapt it to all sorts of themes. I've actually only owned this trick for the first time in my life for about 2 years, and so far I've done 3 different themes with it. I have not done this one for Christmas, but I probably will next year, so that will be 4 in about 2 to 2.5 years. I've done an architecture building theme. We've built a building. I've done a Cat in the Hat version. I've done a Halloween version with a vampire, and then now we have this version that I'm going to show you. And then also, we'll make it number 5. This is a trick based on Santa. And basically almost every trick you can buy on the magic market for Christmas shows involves Santa. So it's easy to build an entire show of Santa stuff. So if you could take one of these tricks and take it away from Santa and give it to something else Christmas related, it'll help make your show more well-rounded, so it's not just a bunch of Santa stuff. It's an entire Christmas show, not a Santa show. Alright, blah blah blah, none of that matters. Let's just jump into the routine. You'll see exactly the trick I'm talking about in exactly 1 second. So ladies and gentlemen, who here likes candy canes? Who likes candy? Oh, I love candy canes. Except for one thing. There's one problem about candy canes, and that's this. Every time I go to eat a candy cane, that's what happens. It starts off looking like this in the plastic, but then when I go to open the plastic, it looks like this. Yeah, it's all broken to pieces. Now, if you find a candy cane like this, what do? Well, you just eat it. It's still a perfectly fine candy cane. But if you were in the North Pole, if you were Santa, or you were an elf, based on quality control, if there was a candy cane that looked like this, do you know what Santa would do with it? He wouldn't throw it away. He wouldn't eat it himself. No. If a candy cane looks like this, that candy cane has to go to Candy Cane Hospital. That's right, this candy cane has to go to the ICU. That's the Icing and Confections Unit. Alright, I'm gonna need to get somebody up here to help me be my surgery assistant. How about this guy over here? Come on up here. We'll call him, I don't know, Michael. Michael! At the Candy Cane Hospital, there are not doctors, there are not nurses, there are not surgeons. Do you know who works at the Candy Cane Hospital? The elves, that's right. I've got an elf hat for you. You're gonna be an elf. Oh, we'll give that to you. Actually, you could probably wear one yourself, so you could both be elves at the candy cane factory. And then also, in order to handle the candy canes, you need the special candy cane handling gloves. Let me just put my candy cane handling gloves on. There we go. Alright, we got the candy cane handling gloves. Now, Michael, is that what I named him? Michael, you brought your candy cane handling gloves too, correct? Put on your candy cane handling gloves. And then, what? You didn't bring your candy cane? Did anybody, raise your hand if you brought your candy cane handling gloves. Nobody? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to improvise. Here's what we're gonna do. Michael, I'm gonna let you share one of my gloves, okay? So I'm gonna take my gloves off. Why don't you do me a favor? Take that glove, squeeze it in your hand tight. I'm gonna squeeze mine tight and go like this. 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 No, don't do that. That's great. And look what happens. Ha! Nothing. Thank you. Oh, wait. Let's look at your glove. And look at that. We now have a glove just right for me and a glove just right for Michael. Michael, put on your candy cane handling glove because you are going to help me put this candy cane back together. First we have the bottom, hold on to the bottom, and we have the top, that's the top, and that one with the little, the holly, that's the middle. So you hold on to all those. Right. So we're gonna put the candy cane back together in the hospital. We're gonna drop it from the top, it'll land on the bottom. Which one goes in first? Oh, the bottom, that's perfect. So hand me the bottom, and the boy does, and we put that in there, perfect. And then hand me the middle, that's perfect. And then finally hand me the top. Perfect, we'll put the top in. Now, when I pick this, what? Oh, sorry, sorry. When I lift this up and that candy cane's all back together like a puzzle, everybody's gonna give Michael a big round of applause, and Michael, we're gonna do a big high five, okay? When I pick this up, a big high five on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. High five, Michael. Yes, we did it. High five. Woo! Whoa! Oh, and it was out of order. You know what? It's my fault. Michael is just the surgery assistant. I'm supposed to be checking his work. So hold on to all those again. Let's try it again. All right, which one goes on the bottom? The bottom. Okay, hand me the bottom. Is that the bottom? Yes, that's the bottom. We place that right there. Perfect. Which one goes in the middle? The middle. That makes sense. And then which one goes on top? The top. Is that the top? Okay, there we go. There's the top. Now when I pick this thing, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll put it in there. Relax. All right, this time when I pick it up, high five. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. High five. Give him a big round of applause. We did it. Good job, Michael. Woo! Mike. Hold that. Hold that. All right, here's what we're just gonna make it easy. We're gonna put the bottom on the bottom to begin with. So there's the bottom. Then which one goes in the middle? The middle. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we put the middle right there. And then finally we put this one on. No, I will fix it. All right, now we put. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. Here we go. Is that the bottom? Yes. Okay. You sure that's the bottom? Okay, perfect. When I pick this up on the count of 3, big high five. Here we go. 1. Is that the bottom? Okay. 1, 2, 3. High five, Michael. We did it. The candy cane's back together. Surgery is a success. It's like a tiny candy cane. No. Hold that. You know what? We're just gonna put the candy cane together with the bottom in the middle, and then we'll put the top in. Okay? So we'll just place this right here, and then Michael, hand me the top. Perfect. There's it. What? It's upside down. Oh, you're right. It is upside down. All right, now it's what? It's not upside down. It's not upside. That's upside down. That's not upside down. Okay, relax. Okay. It'll work. It's fine. Okay. So okay. I'll put it in. Are you guys always this loud? Okay, we'll put it in. Boom. It's gonna work. Okay, on the count of 3, I'm gonna pick it up. When I do, Michael, big high five. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Look at that, the candy cane. Oh. Michael's a magician. He made the candy cane disappear. That's amazing. Oh wait, that's the, okay, well look, he made the top 2 parts disappear. That's a pretty good, oh, that's the, okay. But look, he made the whole top of the candy cane disappear. That's a pretty good, okay, you know what, you guys were right. We will put it right side up. I'm sorry, that was my mistake. We place it right there. There we go. And then which one goes on top? The top. Oh. The top, okay. Is that the bottom? Perfect, okay. Is that the middle? Okay, we are ready. On the count of 3, when I pick it up, big high five, candy cane back together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. It's all back together. We did it. The candy cane is, hold that. We're just gonna have to use some magic. There's the bottom, there's the middle. We'll place those right there just like that. And you know what we're gonna have to do? I think this candy cane needs bed rest. So I brought a little blanket. Here's this little blanket. we're gonna take the blanket, we'll fold it up, and we'll wrap him up in there so he's nice and warm and cozy. He's gonna get some rest and hopefully get some sleep, okay? Now let's let him get some sleep. So everybody help me out. Let's sing a little quiet music. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. Oh, sorry. La 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 la. Okay, oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, I might have woken him up. Let me, uh-oh. Oh. You know what this means? He woke up. He must be feeling better. He must have gone all the way back to the Candy Cane Hospital. Should we check to see if he's okay? Okay. Is at the bottom. Okay, good. Is at the middle. Okay, if he's in there, everybody give Michael a big round of applause. There's the bottom. There's the middle. And there's the top. All back together. Ladies and gentlemen, another successful surgery at the Candy Cane Hospital. Woo! Okay. That was a lot. So when I do this routine, there's a lot of it's a lot of silliness, and I don't usually like just drawing out a routine for no reason, but I like this one because the drawn out silliness is all magic. It's like a magical moment, it's all magical moments. They're silly magical moments, but I like that. I like the fact that it's not 10 minutes, waiting to get to a magic trick to happen. No, it's magic constantly happening. That's why I like it. Anyway, let's talk about adapting this trick. If you don't know, this is the Santa in the chimney. This was a chimney, and this was a Santa. But if you take a closer look, this is purely decorated with paper. This is, and I've been, I scrapped it up. Anyway, it should be prettier than that, but I banged it up. It should be prettier than that. But even if it looks like that, that's okay. It doesn't matter. All that matters is the front. So basically it's paper wrapped around here. So it's wrapped around, and I'll show you the design, but it's paper wrapped around, and then just secure it in the back with, you can see it right there, that is clear tape, and that is it. That is the easy, you can design this for anything. So like I said, I did an architecture show. This was a cityscape, and this was the bottom of a building. It was sort of like a wide bottom. The middle of the building was sort of a skinnier tier, and then the top was an even skinnier tier with a point. And it was a building, and it was very clear that that one was the bottom, the middle, and the top. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna go into the, well, I'll kind of go, no, I'm not gonna go into the workings of the trick. You gotta know the trick. You get the basic idea. Because this is really about just adapting it. But for Cat in the Hat, there was the cat's sort of like neck and bow tie, the cat's face, and up here was the hat. So that was created that picture. And I still have this. I wish I kept the block pieces. I forgot. But I had a vampire, and that was the coffin. So I just got some wood clip art, put that on there, and then I actually added the cross and the wings. You could do this without the turnover bit, but I really like the turning it over so that you could see. It's just an extra bit you can get out of the whole thing. So by seeing, like I could have just done the wood grain and that's his coffin, but that extra bit allows me to get the, hey, it's upside down joke and interaction. All right. So let's go into how to design this, how to adapt it. So what this is, and I've talked about this many times, this is just gloss cardstock. And I had the whole thing printed on gloss cardstock, right? And then this right here, actually, let's go into the blocks, because this is the easy part. Because basically what you're gonna do is just design a thing that wraps around it. All that has to fit, so this box is about 4 inches wide, all right? You just have to design whatever you want to fit within 4 inches, all right? And then the rest can just wrap around. And then to secure it, so, and I'm just printing, you could print this on larger paper, but this is just 11 by 8.5, normal size paper. This tube is 12 inches. So you have 11 inches of paper. You gotta make it look nice. So what I did at the bottom down here is 1 inch wide gaff tape. It's a black gaff tape. You can get it at music stores. It's my favorite kind of tape to use. It's like a cloth tape. It's very sturdy, very strong, and it just looks nice. It works well. You can get it at music stores like Guitar Center. You can also get it online. Gaff, G-A-F-F, or gaffers, G-A-F-F-E-R-S, gaffer or gaff tape. So you just wrap that around there. That's a 1-inch border of black, and that's on both ends. So now from 12 inches, we're down to 10 inches, okay? Then what we do is I put the paper that I printed around there. So we've got the black border, the paper goes on, which overlaps a little on those black borders. And then I have this sitting here. So I also have 1/2 inch gaff tape, and I just do a line of 1/2 inch gaff tape around where the paper goes. It's also taped on the back. Nobody ever sees that. Finally, one last thing about building this part is what you're gonna do is you're gonna line it up on the center of your paper, just like this, and then you could use an X-Acto knife or even just a pair of scissors. Just put it right there in that edge, right along that edge, and don't cut it, just lightly score it, because that's gonna help that bend up and create a really nice, tight look. Right? And same heck here. You get it to there, and then you just go along that line and fold that over, and then tape it. All right? So that's what's gonna how you decorate this piece. Now let's go into the building, the adapting and building the files for this. And what I could do, I can provide you the files for the candy cane. If you ever want to adapt this for other things, you'll have to make it yourself. But I'm going to show you how that file works. I'm going to take this block. And I'm gonna take you over to my messy desk. So come with, oh, there we go. All right, this might be awkward while I try to hold this camera. There we go. Okay, so this is the file. Hopefully it will come up. So this is basically what you're gonna create. Now it's kind of hard to see, but right along here and right along here, that's the sides of the page. So if this was an 8.5 inch wide page, those are the lines. You can't really see it on this with the camera. Oh wait, maybe you can right there. You see the little white line right there. All right. So what you're going to do, you're going to have a box that is 3 inches by 3 inches. Why? Because the block is 3 inches by 3 inches wide. There are other versions. I think they're maybe called the deluxe version or jumbo version. I don't know, but I think they're 4 inches by 4 inches. Same basic concept. You're going to build a 4 inch by 4 inch box. All right. Then we have a 1 inch wide box. That's going to be the side of the box because that is 1 inches wide. And then it's just going to continue off the page. So 1 inch wide, 1 inch wide. And what that does, that is the front. These two parts are going to wrap around the sides. So that's going to wrap there, and it's going to wrap there to the back. And then these two parts are going to wrap around the back. And that's where you're going to tape it into place right there. Then the same on the top. That's the top. So that's right here. That's another 1 inch by 3 inch. And then I have another 1 inch by 3 inch, but I just put these diagonals on it. It's not really necessary, but I don't know, I do it. Anyway, and same thing down here. That's the bottom, and that wraps around the back. So that's your file. So again, that's gonna wrap around the top, and then on the back, that's gonna wrap around the bottom and on the back. That's gonna wrap around the sides and then overlap on the back, and that's where you just tape it all into place. Done. Okay, and then, so that's the first one. You're also gonna do the same thing for the bottom. There's the top again, and there's the middle, all right? So that's your file, and then up here you'll see that's how the candy cane hospital looked on the page. It just took up the entire page. There's the sides, that's the top of the page, and down here is the bottom of the page. But this is within that 4 inch margin, and that way everything that I want to be seen is on that front panel. That's pretty much it. The one thing I'll say, the one difficult part is what you're going to do is take this image. You're going to put three 3-inch boxes on the page. Bump, bump. Okay, so imagine you have this 3 inch by 3 inch box. You're going to have another one and another one. And you size the image. So this candy cane would actually be here, the middle here, and then the bottom right here. Okay? Imagine a box 3 inch by 3 inch, a box 3 inch by 3 inch. This top is in this part. You're gonna have the middle right here, and then the bottom of the candy cane is in this bottom box. That's how you design it at first. Then you're gonna crop it down to each of those 3 places. So you're going to crop it down, and then crop it down so you have just the middle right here in this box. Then you're going to copy and paste it and put it in the exact same spot, but then you're going to crop it so that you get rid of the bottom and the middle and keep the top. And then same thing, you're going to copy and paste it, but this time you're going to crop it down so you get rid of the top and the middle, so all you have is the bottom. So you have 3 different files. One is of the bottom, one is of the middle, one is on the top. If that doesn't make any sense, just trial and error, play with it, you'll get it. But basically, that allows you to have all 3 parts properly match up. So the top, because you had the same file, but then you cropped it separately, the middle will match up in line with that top. All right, I hope that all made sense. This is the Candy Cane Hospital, which I also think should be a children's book. Doesn't that sound like it would be a perfect Christmas children's book? It's the new Elf on the Shelf, guys. So there you go. There's the big thing. Again, this can be any outer thing. For Cat in the Hat, I just had a swirly red and white pattern. For the city, I had a cityscape that we built a building in. For the vampire, it was a coffin. This could be anything you want. And then all you do is find an image for your theme, and you break it into 3 parts, and then build it into this 3-inch by 3-inch block with the 1-inch sides. Everything folds over. You cut it out and wrap it around there and fold it up. And then one last thing, once you print this out and cut it out on your heavy gloss cardstock, so you just cut it along these lines, every single one of these black lines, you fold it over and crease it before you put it on here. So just fold it and crease it, and then wrap it around your block and tape it in place. That's going to give you a crisper, nicer edge. Okay, that's it. That is how to take a trick like Santa in the chimney, whatever it's called, and design it for a Candy Cane Hospital, but also design it for any type of theme at all. All right, there you go. Thank you guys so much. This is video 23. Go out there and buy yourself one of these and have fun with it. I don't know, or don't, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to, you got 24 other videos to watch. But this was 23. We've got 24 and 25 coming up. Thank you guys. Happy Taco Days, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.